Right at the beginning, it says God created the skies and he created the land. And it says that there was a darkness, that was over the surface of the deep. And there was this chaotic waters that were there. But it says the Spirit of God was there hovering over the waters. The breath of God, the wind of God was there hovering over the waters. And then all of a sudden, God speaks. His breath goes out and life and peace come up out of the darkness and the chaos. And so we know right from the beginning, the first few sentences of the Bible, that the Spirit is one of his main primary roles in our life is to bring life and peace in the darkness and chaos of this world. Who is the Spirit? Because, we talked about it, we kind of opened it up in the 9 a.m. and there are so many different thoughts about who the Spirit is, what his role is. Everybody connects with him in kind of a unique way. But I think how we answer that question is vital for how we choose to live our lives. I think sometimes it's easy to talk about the Spirit kind of as maybe like a mystical force that you don't really know much about, that it's impersonal, that maybe it's only for the spiritual elite that kind of can tap into the power of the Spirit. Or sometimes I think it's easy to think of the Spirit as maybe an accuser in our life that's coming to us and telling us all the things we're doing wrong and coming to us and saying, man, you're not enough. And I'm disappointed, in how you've been living this way and you should be kind of living more this way. And definitely the Spirit, convicts the sin of sin, righteousness and judgment and brings kind of the ugly truth, up into the surface of our lives, which is really important. But the title of accuser, that goes to somebody else, right? The title of accuser, the devil, that word, right, means the accused, the false accuser, the opposer, the slanderer. Now, I love Jesus's nickname for the Spirit, because when Jesus describes the Spirit, he uses something different. He uses the advocate, the Spirit of truth. Jesus doesn't describe the Spirit in like mystical terms. He describes him in very relational terms. Someone that you're walking with, someone who walks alongside with. Doesn't kind of sit up in their booth and tell you what to do, but it's right there in the trenches with you, helping you, counseling you, training you. The first gear I tend to go to is towards kind of like criticism, or towards negativity, or towards complaining, or towards like being quick to gossip, about somebody, or share with them why maybe I could have done it better, or something they should have done better in general. My first gear is kind of this negativity as opposed to those fruits of the Spirit that we talked about. And I think the Spirit wants to come to me and he says, hey, Nick, so let's talk about that for a little bit. He counsels me in that moment and he says, I need you to unlearn some things that you've learned. And we're gonna learn a little bit of a different way here. There's a different way to go about life in peace. And I wanna show you that. But you're gonna have to walk with me. You're gonna have to be counseled by me. You're gonna have to listen to me. You're gonna have to train with me. And if we do that together, if we walk step by step, man, there's gonna be some life and peace that come.